What is up, YouTube? DarkRobin here, bringing you some more Town of Salem ranked, and we are the Retributionists. Now, I'm doing a voiceover on this video mainly because I messed up on my audio when I was actually recording this video, and it was just poor audio quality. So, but we are the Ret, and this is kind of like a textbook game of how to prove yourself as a Ret, because the Retributionists: alignment, town, support. Abilities: you may revive a dead town member. Attributes: you may only resurrect one person. Goal: lynch every criminal and evildoer. Is Ret, because the Retributionist is one of the pretty easiest roles to confirm yourself as, and the key to that is reviving the right person. So night one, nobody's dead yet, so I can't revive anybody. But this was a really good game, especially for me, in my opinion, mainly from what happened. So right here I see all the people taunting, and I thought I was going to die. And I was attacked, but luckily I got nursed back to health, which is really good for me. So right here I get a whisper from Airbus Beluga saying you're welcome. And here's where I messed up. I messaged the wrong person because their names are so similar, and if you don't see what the difference is between their names, is the one that healed me had the A, while the one that I messaged had an E in the second word. So right now, night one, Jailer died. Alright. And then here's where the other dude says thanks for what. So then I was kind of confused, but we'll give it to that in a minute. But Jailer died night one, which in a normal game would be terrible. And I mean absolutely terrible, because Jailer is one of the most important roles in the game, especially in ranked. But knowing that I'm the Retributionist, I can easily bring him back. Now my thought process here was, I whispered 7, but in reality 12 is the one that healed me. I was really hoping 7 was not Mafia and had a consort. That was my main concern, because if 7 was actually Mafia and they happen to have a consort, they could just roadblock me the entire game and I could never bring back the Jailer. Or they could roadblock me at the same time and kill me in one night. That was my main concern. And I wasn't going to rat out who the doctor was by saying I was attacked and healed, but 12 came out saying that he is doctor, so... Oh, that's my phone, I apologize. But yeah, so 12 asked me what my role was since he did heal me, and I went and told him that I'm the Retributionist and I'll be bringing back the Jailer tonight. Now, if I were to bring the Jailer back, not only will I confirm myself with 12, who's the doctor, who's basically confirmed doc, at least with me, but if I whisper to the Jailer as soon as I revive him, I'll also be confirmed by the Jailer, and won't waste the night jailing me and trying to get my role. And I won't have to worry about anybody CCing Retributionists. And right here, this is what I was talking about earlier. Night 2, bring back the Jailer. If I don't bring the Jailer back, we have a consort, and I went and said 7 knows who I am. So right here I get an achievement saying resurrect your Jailer, which I'm surprised they haven't had yet. So I know it worked. And there we go, 7 died. So I whispered to Claus as soon as I could, say I got you. And right here, 12 said I'm proven. Now while I was actually playing the game, I thought Claus sent that to me, but that was just the doctor. But either way, I'm proven by the Jailer and the doctor. Cause I guess he was trying to see if I guess he's just trying to see if I was actually going to bring the Jailer back. Because even though he did heal me, I could have easily been a mafioso or neutral killing, because he doesn't know who attacked me. So right here we got the Jailer back. I think I do whisper to the doctor at one point saying be on the Jailer. because now everybody knows who it is. So TP on jailer. Yeah, there I go. I said TP on jailer. And then here it is where I whisper saying be on 9. But yeah, I'm confirmed by the jailer and the doctor. Which in all reality, me whispering to the jailer when I revived him is the main reason why he trusts me right now. And you'll see later on in the game what I'm talking about. So we throw Sigma up here. I'm not quite sure why we were throwing Sigma up here. But he's claiming lookout. And he's just, saying random stuff, saying, are you guys clowns or what? Yada, yada, yada. Nothing really too important or nothing that was really useful, really. So you killed the jailer night 1. Why the heck no one is paying attention? 13 is claiming consig. Town, what are you doing? So when I was like 13 claimed consig, I was like, did he really claim consig? So I go ahead and inno. Which honestly, by 1 vote. So I was really hoping this wasn't Mafia. Because if it was Mafia, even though I'm proving it to 2 town member, those 2 alone probably wouldn't be able to save me from getting hung, necessarily. They would just help my case, at most. So Sigma's the lookout. We didn't have any CCs from what I understand. He really was the lookout. Which, like I said earlier, I don't know why we were pushing on him. That was probably the main reason why I said Inno. It was willing to push 13 if he did claim being a consig. So here's what I'm checking if Creepy Uncle did claim consig at some point or say anything that consig might say. And we're not really seeing anything. I think the main reason why we were pushing him was because he was jailed night 1 when the jailer got killed by a serial killer. So now being retributionist can be kind of confusing because you'll see the people that are dead but they'll still be on your target list even though you already brought somebody back. Now this game had a lot of similar names. Like we have 2 Cottons, 2 Airbuses. Now, Cotton being killed by a mafia and serial killer was, even though he was town, or more likely town, I doubt he was a jester, was good, because instead of losing 2 people, we only lost 1. So he was clean. So, a janitor game is pretty hard to win sometimes. Mainly because the Mafia knows of some dead roles that we won't know. Say for instance, Cotton was like a town support or something, and he was the only town support. Then Janitor could tell the Mafia at night saying that he was medium or something, and they can claim that. I didn't mean to click that in the game. I think my mouse was under my foot for a second. But yeah, that's the main thing, because then somebody in the Mafia could claim the town support role, and there would be no CCs. So that's why I kind of got worried when we had a janitor in the game. So Moon is claiming to have roadblock 2. So we have a few different people. We have 13, who is possibly sus. Apparently 2 was roadblocked. But we do go ahead and push on Creepy Uncle here. He's asking for blind. So this is when it gets a little bit tricky. So he's claiming to have been transed with the SK. So what he's basically claiming is that he was transed, but the investigator or sheriff saw another person's results instead of his, so he's really getting framed. So what I'm not seeing is anybody claiming transed. So I go in guilty, or I think I tried it guilty. You know, I did guilty. Because I didn't really see any other trans claims. So 3 is saying he's about to kill 15. And this was actually a framer, which is good. 13 was actually evil. Because sheriffs is a pretty easy role to claim, especially if you're evil. I don't always recommend claiming sheriff. I always try to personally claim something, one, that I can pull off, and two, something that doesn't get claimed as often, so it won't be as sus early on. So right here I'm just claiming. So I do find out that 14 did claim the transporter, 12 is claiming doctor, and 9 is jailer. Put that in my will just can't die. So now our doctor is dead. Apparently our escort is dead. And spectral thief is dead. Now if Moon really did try to roadblock 3, I don't know why. Because 3 basically just claimed as SK. So when I saw 2 as immune, I was thinking this has to be a consort. But he was just a janitor. Which SK killing a janitor is totally fine by me. So our doctor is dead by Mafia. And we know he's doctor because he basically told me. Now what was really confusing to me, unless he got roadblocked, was that if he was doctor, he said he self-healed night 4, which is the same night he died. So I'm thinking that an escort probably roadblocked him and got him killed. Or he changed his mind last second. Either way, something just didn't add up. And Spectral Thief was the mafioso who was executed by the jailer. So right now we only have an SK and a Godfather left to deal with. And I go ahead and voice that to the town. Now Mary Warren's saying 2 is SK, I think, and he says 3 is not SK. Now I will go ahead and say, cause I'm pretty sure we lynched the SK in this day period, but 3 is the SK. So I vote on 2. Just going to get started off. I'm fairly positive we inno this. I can't quite remember exactly. But we might have innoed this and push 3 instead. He's claiming roadblocked. So I say jailer inno because this could have been Jester. And we guilty this. See, this is proof that I don't quite remember exactly what happens in this game sometimes. So this was the Jester. Like I said, 3 is the SK, because a little spoiler alert from earlier. So I'm trying to do the math here. So Jester just got lynched. We still have a Godfather, we still have an SK. Let's just say worst case scenario. Jester kills a town, SK kills the town, and Mafia kills the town. So I go to the side, and I'm thinking, okay, we have about 9 people left, 2 of which are evil, and say 3 die. Town will still have majority for 1 day, and that's the main thing that's keeping us going right now is majority. This late in the game, majority is key, because the moment town loses majority to evils, it's over. Now that's just worst case scenario. I'm really hoping the Jester kills like either SK or Godfather here. So 3 is dead, and the transporter is apparently dead. So the transporter died from the Jester, which isn't the best in the world, but it's better than nothing. So what I'm thinking here is, since there's only 2 dead when 3 could have been killed, 1 from Jester, I'm fairly positive 3 is the SK here, and the only way he could have died was being executed by the jailer, which is what happened. And what I'm thinking is Godfather probably attacked the SK, even if he wasn't in jail, couldn't kill him anyway. So right here, we're getting to the end of the game. There's only Godfather left. So I've been kind of quiet and not really claimed at all. So thanks for killing Mafia SK, really. So right here, Mary asks who is Retry, and I'm kind of baiting, not claiming it. See if I can bait the Godfather, and there it is. Cotton saying I am. So that's where the jailer vouched for me, saying I am, and I say get Cotton. Now this was a good play because I stayed quiet because I wanted to bait the Godfather and see if I can get him to claim being Retributionist, when I know I really am the Retributionist and the jailer knows I'm Retributionist. And since Cotton claiming that he was, say worst case scenario, I got lynched anyway, it's going to pop up saying I'm Retributionist, and then jailer just executes the Godfather and we win. Mafia was not going to win the moment he tried to claim Retributionist. Now he's saying we don't stand a chance, so he's basically confessing at this point. He kind of already confessed before he got up there, saying my whole team died and it's just seconds right in front of my face. But yeah, this is the easy guilty. And that's really kind of how you get confirmed as a Retributionist. Most town supports are pretty easy to confirm yourself with. The Retributionist is, the Mayor is. The only ones that would be kind of tricky would be like the Medium and Escort. Escort's easy to claim because of, you can vouch and get confirmed saying I rolled about this person that night. But then you can be accused as a consort. And Medium's just a really scummy role to claim anyway. Yeah, we win. And honestly, in my opinion, if it wasn't for the doctor healing me night 1, was the main reason why it was a huge help to why we won, because then I wouldn't have been able to bring back the jailer. And who knows, it could have been Godfather and SK at the very end. But unfortunately for them, I did get healed and I was able to bring back the jailer. But yeah, if you did enjoy this video, please leave a like, comment down in the comments below, and subscribe to my channel. The support would be amazing. If you have any games you want me to play, leave them down in the comments. And if you have any tips for me as well on how to better my game or gameplay, also leave them down in the comments. And without any further ado, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.